this morning. I am over the cold. Let me just tell you, over it. I'm thankful that my husband warms my car up. I'm thankful for a heater. I'm thankful for all the things. So I don't want you to think I'm not thankful. But I feel like the cold is just now in my bones. I feel like the building is not getting warmer. Of course, it's not. We don't have heat in here. I feel like the car at one temperature is still not the same as it was 2 days ago. I just feel like it's cold. I know. And the floor seems cold too. So I'm ready for the temperature to go back up. I could not live in the snow. I could not live and have to do all those snow things. I'm so thankful we live in Florida. But it has been a cold snap here in Florida. All the tropical plants are done. I mean, done. We covered a good chunk of our yard, but then we thought the hardy stuff, it doesn't look like it's so hardy anymore. Our one shrub that, I don't know, is like 10 years old, 15 years, something old. No, I don't know. I'm praying my husband just cuts everything back and then it comes back. I think that's how it works. I'm going to cut all my stuff here at WAPN back. Got the whole parking lot back to normal yesterday. I was a little crazy from the 40-mile-an-hour winds and, getting stuff done. I'm getting closer. I've got some meetings today. I will not be here next Tuesday, so y'all know. But got some meetings to take care of today and some things going on and figuring out some last-minute things. But thankful. I hope that y'all had a great Monday. My Monday was very successful as always. I like to come in here and love on Monday. I do. I like to get excited about what Monday's going to do. Yvonne and I went over everything. I felt comfortable about getting that done. Saw Angie and Sandy yesterday. That was nice. And just getting her done. And we had a yummy dinner last night. Homemade fajitas. It's the first time we've really homemade fajitas. Well, not we, Tim. Turned out pretty darn good. So just ready for the rest of the week, ready to get some stuff done. I had to add in some more appointments in my list of already packed, but God's got it. God has a plan. He always goes before you, no matter, like you might not feel you need to do that, or you might not feel that that's something that's got to be done or whatever. But when God puts it in there, in the mix of everything, he's got a plan and he's working it out. So pray for my granddaughter. She's in a big competition over in at Disney World for cheerleading. And so that is coming up and it is cold. And I think they're outside doing it. I'm pretty sure. When we went there years ago to the sports thing, I think we were outside for part of it. So pray for them. It is still going to be cold towards the end of the week. So they're getting ready to go to there and then they're going to be doing some traveling. This is a great month to travel. It's a short month. It's a month of our anniversary this week. And then, of course, Valentine's Day is coming up next weekend. And it's just a good time, the love month. And so show the love of Jesus everywhere you go. It's your platform. It can be however, wherever you're at, show the love of Jesus. I loved it. The Grammy Awards, I was watching some of the stuff yesterday and no, I did not watch them. I watched all the repeats and stuff. The dresses were absolutely ugly this year, and I don't even think they should have been worn out in public on some of those women. Some of the things that were done, I'm not in agreement with, but I tell you, when Jelly Roll got up there and he whipped his Bible out and gave all the honor and glory to Jesus Christ, woo! I mean, could have brought the house down. That was a statement, talked about all kinds of stuff, and he made a bold statement, and I loved it. And wouldn't we love it if we could all be a little bit more like Jesus? Wouldn't you love it if we could be more bold, share our testimony more, share about salvation more? And so I like it when somebody takes a platform that isn't normally done that way. And I really believe there is a revival right now in the United States. I believe there's a revival in the world. I believe young people are coming to the Lord. I believe, wearing a Christian shirt is not awkward anymore. It's more like the cool thing to do. I believe having your Bible. I know her granddaughter was showing me her Bible the other day and how she was highlighting it. And I had bought her this teen book about just, scriptures that go with things that are going on in teens. And she was showing me how she was, going through that and highlighting it and finding it in the Bible. And that blessed a nanny's heart. It just blessed my heart. Now, I wish I was really good. When I was young, I was really good about memorizing scripture. And, I would be at Vacation Bible School and the different things, and you would win a treat, or, if you got so many, it was this and all that. And I was really, really good at, not so good at memorizing them anymore. And that's okay. Still know the Bible, still love to read the Bible, love my personalized Bible that my dad got me. That was a very special Bible. Love to give that as a gift. And I think that just how you handle yourself, how you treat others, how you walk into a situation and don't let it blow your stack anymore. I think those are the ways people see Jesus in you, how you handle what's going on. Even, I know this sounds silly, but tipping well. I think that when you're in a public place and you're sitting there and they watch you pray, and then they watch you talking about stuff because they hear it, they see it, and then you leave a couple bucks. I don't think that is a good testimony. I loved it when pastors would say, don't come out of church. Go to your Crackle Barrel or wherever you're going and leave $1 or $2 and leave a track. Don't do that with our church name on it. And I used to giggle at that, and I get it. Be a good witness in everything you do, be it in how you dress, how your house is clean, how your car is clean, how you get to work on time, how you are married, how you show up for your grandkids. Those are all important things. And I think we get so busy with our lives and busy with our things that we don't realize we are a walking billboard for Jesus. We're a walking and talking billboard for Jesus. And so I just really, the last few hours, as I was seeing the different things plastered all over the news and the different people talking about stuff, I was thinking, I want to know how people think of me. What would they think of me as if they saw me out in public, not at WAPN, out doing whatever I'm doing or whatever. I hope they see that I love me some Jesus, but God. And we need to be that light in the middle of this darkness. We need to be the encouragement. We need to be the cheerleader to people. And so I was just thinking of all that these last few hours, and I was thinking about no matter what position you're in, if you're the person that mops the floor at the business, or you're the CEO or whatever you are, we should all treat each other the same. And I don't feel that you should be a boss unless you can mop the floors and take the trash out. And I've said that for years, and it's funny how full circle will come around. And I absolutely love to take care of things around WAPN. I love to take care of things out in the parking lot and different things. Yes, I could hire somebody to do all those kind of things, but I feel that it's my honor to take care of this place. And I feel like it's my honor to take care of things. God has given me strength. He's given me ability. He's given me faith. He's given me so many things. And it's my honor to be able to do those things. So I don't mind taking out the trash. I don't mind cleaning the bathroom. I don't mind mopping the floors. And as I'm doing all those, I'm just praising the Lord, because he has brought me through so many things. There was a time in my life that I thought, well, if I didn't become this, or I didn't do this, I wouldn't be. No, God has been so good to me. So good to me. So good to my household. So good to my family. So good to my finances. So good to everything. I'm thankful that the place he has me at right now, he has had to humble me sometimes on some things. It's so funny when people will say, well, aren't you? No, I'm just Shelly. I am just Shelly, a child of God. And I want to be just Shelly. I never want to be too much that I can't just be me. I don't ever be too much that the trash will overflow that I can't grab a bag and take it out and take it to the road or wherever I need to do. And I believe that God puts you through different things in your life and different tests and different possibilities and different strengths and different things to carry you. So when you have to make that uncomfortable thing or do that thing that maybe isn't your favorite and all that, you do it with the love of God. You do it with a smile on your face. You do it thankfully. And so I feel that that's the season right now that God has brought me through. Last year was a stretching time for WAPN. We were stretched like a rubber band. And I thought, Lord, if we could just get through this season. But, through that season, it strengthened me. Through that season, it grew me. Through that season, it made me trust a lot more. Through that season, I had to have grace. And so now, as I'm through that season of being stretched so much like a rubber band, I look back and see exactly what God was doing. So whatever stage you are in your life, young, old, in between, newly married, been married forever, high school, getting ready to go to college, starting that new job and wondering, well, I just took this job just because. And I had that attitude when I first came here. I just took this job to help my dad out. Here I am 40 years later and loving it, and I started loving it way before then. But sometimes you're going to be put in a place or a situation or something that is to test you, to get you through it. Sometimes you're put in there to grow, to strengthen, and God is using everything about every situation. Even right now, when it's so darn cold, and us Florida people, we don't know how to handle it. We do not know how to handle it. All of our heaters have been running, our cars have been going, layering up as much as we can. But we are thankful. It's temporary. It's just a season. So whatever season you are going through, and even though it might seem hard, it might seem impossible, it might seem uncomfortable, know that God knew about it before you even got in that season. Know that God knew and does know every hair on your head and every situation you're about to walk through. So as you walk through today, be bold. Be excited. Be the only Jesus in the room. Have a smile on your face and let everybody wonder what is going on with that girl. Be kind. Give up that parking place. Help somebody with their groceries. Bring up a trash can. All those little things you think, do they make a difference? They do. I know I always bring my cart back to the corral. And sometimes I wouldn't. And I started really thinking about it. Why shouldn't I? I've got strong legs. I'm in good health. I can do this. So now it is part of my lifestyle. I cannot imagine me getting in a car and leaving my carts. It's just something I do. That's a habit. There's things that you need to get in the habit of. Maybe it's just being kind. Maybe it's helping somebody out. Maybe it's smiling. Maybe it's getting to work on time. I don't know. I can't imagine not getting to work on time. I mean, that's just like in my DNA. I can't imagine not seeing the favor of God in every situation. That's in my DNA. But God got me here. I wasn't always this way. So be ready for whatever God's doing. He's took you through your season, and it's breakout time, and He's ready to bless. So have your eyes open, your ears listen, and say, Lord, whatever you need me to do, I'm willing and able. Let's do this. Well, let's get our favor on. Just stay in an attitude of faith. No matter what comes against you, just keep declaring the favor of God. Then before long, just as He did for the saints of old, that favor is going to show up and begin to turn the situation around. Even though you might have been stretched this last year, even though it might have been overwhelming, even though you were over it. And it's okay to say you were over it. God has come alongside you and has carried you through it, and you're on the other side, and victory is about to happen. Look for that VICTORY. It is happening right now, and He's doing something great in your ministry, your relationship, your family, your business, your finances. Hold on, because God's got something amazing about to happen. You're listening to WAPN 91.5 FM and WAPB 91.7 FM. It is Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. Today, highs 59. Hey, we're creeping on up there with a low of 30. The wind chill factor, I think, was in its 20s, though, when I came to work. Madison, 65 with a low of 29. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Cindy and Ashley and Steven and Sierra and everybody else that's celebrating a birthday, anniversary, wedding week, whatever you're celebrating, happy. Today is something I do not like, carrot cake. Now, I don't know. I think it's because I like carrots and I love cake. I think it's just I don't think they should go together. And so I do not like carrot cake. My mom used to make carrot muffins. Tim would eat them until he found out there was actually carrots in them. She never told him what was in it. Then one day he saw it. It always makes me giggle when I see the word carrot cake because I think of that moment. So y'all go get yourself some carrot cake. I don't need any. I'm good. Well, y'all have a wonderful, great day. I am praying for you as you pray for me. Be the